Hey everybody, Kevin Marino here, Straight Talking Networker, and today I hope you're ready for some straight talk because we're going to get into it about building your list. And let me tell you, I'm doing a little sun and fun here. As you can see, some of the background behind me. If you're familiar with the wonderful island of St. Martin, that is where I am. You may actually get a treat. There's planes that land right over this shoulder, so they come right in over here, and you may get a treat while we're doing this. If you want to check out something that's really cool, go on my my personal page. It's Kevin Marino CT, and you'll see an Air France 747 taking off from this airport. It's absolutely incredible. Very loud, very noisy, and some serious thrust. You know, blow some people off the fence, over the beach, down into the water. It's really cool. People are absolutely crazy enough to stand there behind it. So anyway, so today we're going to be talking about lists. And so many times people they're hesitant about putting a list together, and it drives me insane because here's what you need to understand: building a list that's your product. That's the product in your shop. If you had a convenience store that had no bread, no milk, no eggs, no soft drinks, no beer, if you had nothing in your convenience store, how much are you going to sell? The reality is you're not selling anything. All right, because if you have no product, you're not making sales. Well, in network marketing, when you're doing your own business, your product is your list. So you need to build a list bigger, badder than everybody else. All right, most people, when I tell them to put names on a list, they can come up with 150 to 200. I'll tell you right now, if you're on this video, if you're watching this video, you care far more than the average person. You should be able to do 300 to 400 to 500. All right, and I'm not talking about, oh, I have them in my phone. I don't care about if they're in your phone. And again, you're gonna get it straight from me, so if you have an issue with getting it straight, you might wanna click off. The point is, you need to do this properly. If you do it properly, these names can be worth up to $1,000 annually for you. So think about that. And a lot of times, you know, when people are saying, oh, well, you know, I don't know, I don't want to contact my friends, my family, and stuff like that. Oh, that's hogwash. All right? You contact those. Well, we'll get into who you contact in a minute. All right, that's part of the next one. Oop. Here, pretty cool, coming in over my shoulder. I told you, you might get a treat. So there's a pretty good sized plane here. Hopefully you guys can see this. It's kind of neat, isn't it? And this is the place to do some serious there it is. Look at that. Woo! That's kind of cool. I don't care. You know what? I've been coming here for 29 years. I still love watching that. All right, so back to business. Back to building a list. See, you can have fun like this. This is a business. We are in an industry and a profession that allows you to do business from anywhere you want. I choose to do business for the next 2 weeks from the island of St. Martin. You see, that's what this is about. That's if I can just get through how important this is. All right, so you want to get a spiral notebook, that is a notebook with a spiral, or a composition notebook. Something that opens this way, not a legal pad that you flip over. And there's a reason for that. All right, if you do it this way, I will tell you right now, you'll get far more out of your list. You'll be able to track things better. You'll be able to write notes better. You'll be able to just be able to follow it better. And you'll also, you'll be able to cross stuff off and tear them out and all that wonderful stuff. But you're going to start writing names only on the right-hand side page. All right, the left-hand side is going to be used for notes. On the right-hand side page, and only every other line. Okay? Every other line. Do not write names on every line, because here's the thing: you can't put notes. You can't put in there what happened in those conversations and those texts and all the things that we're gonna do with them. You won't be able to write those notes and keep those proper notations. So you want to make sure that you do it every other line, and don't write. And if you write really, really big, if you're one of those people, then go every third line. right, give yourself some room to write some notes and do the proper documentation for how you are contacting them and what their responses were and how responsive they were and things like that. So you want to be able to do that and have some space doing it. So you're going to put down, I mean, family, friends, just people that you just happen to know casually. You're going to put on that list even people you don't like. All right, I'm not saying you're going to work with them, and we'll have great joy crossing them off the list later. But in the meantime, you are going to put their name on a list. Why is that? Because you may know somebody through that person, where if you don't put that name on the list, you won't remember who that other person is. There's a number of folks that, water's coming up a little close here. There's a number of folks who I would never have ended up working with if I didn't put someone on a list that I didn't like. Because it reminded me of somebody that I met through that person who I really do like, and who we actually end up doing quite a bit of business together. So you always want to write every single person's name down. Even a cousin that you know is too damn lazy to do the business, and even the friends who are too lazy to do don't worry about it. Write their name down, because you never know. Through them, you may know some really, really good people, and you may be able to reach out to those folks as well. So you're going to put everybody on that list. What we're going to do also is I'm going to make a memory jogger available. All right, so I'm going to talk with Zach. All right, and we're going to put a memory jogger up on the Facebook, on the main site, and we're also going to put one inside the challenge group. Now, those of you who are not part of the challenge group, we have it's WWKM Challenge, and it's a private group. You can look it up. You can hit it. We'll get you added to the group. Not only does the challenge group get all these videos, but I actually will be doing supplemental videos just for the challenge people. So you want to get in there, get that done, because if you want those extra things. Also, we're going to be getting into a lot of the Shut Up and Text, the guide, the book. The book is at the printer now. The book's coming out. So you guys will be able to get that. We're going to do a free promotion on the book. You'll actually be able to get you'll be able to pick up the book for free. How cool is that? In the meantime, you can pick up, right now, you can pick up the guide, the Shut Up and Text guide, how to basically remove 80 to 90% of the negativity when beginning one of these businesses, one of your network marketing businesses. It is, if you want to remove all that negativity from the beginning and teach people how to remove that negativity from the very, very get-go, you want to grab that guide. The guide's free. All right, you can go to workwithkevinmarino.com. You can pick up that guide. Just put your email address in there, and you can download it immediately. So you can get that right away. Or actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I email it to you or it's downloadable right there. But anyway, just go there, put your stuff in, you'll get it right away. We do everything immediately. None of this slacking off and wait until another time. We get it done for you. So once you get your list, all right, you're going to start. I mean, you should, if you're on here, you're building, and you're seriously building a network marketing business. I'm talking, you need to have 300 to 500 people on a list. You need to, and here's how I can prove that you can do it. A lot of times people say, oh, there's no way I could ever put 500 people on a list. And I always say, that's BS. All right, I'll call any one of you out on it right now. It's total BS. All right, unless you've been living in a cave your entire life, you can put 500 people's name on a list. And the way I prove it is, say, listen, if I put $500,000 on the table and said it's yours as soon as you put 500 names, I don't care where you know them from, but 500 names of people you have the ability to contact, whether it's through Facebook, through your name, through LinkedIn, you have the ability to reach out and connect with them. All right? If I put that $500,000 on the table, could you come up with 500 names? And the answer at that point in time, 100% of the time is, yeah, I probably could. Oops. There's not a little plane. The answer is I probably could, and I will tell you right now, you absolutely can. So if any of you are sitting there saying, no, I can't do that, you're not trying. And if you want your business to be a huge success, you not only are you going to put those names on the list, you're going to continually add to that list. Continually add. That means on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis, you're constantly going to be adding names to your list. And sometimes people go, well, why am I supposed to do that? Well, again, let's go back to the convenience store. All right, if you have a great opening inventory, your shelves are stocked, and you sell out of all of it, you made some money, but how are you going to continue to make money? How are you going to make a residual? How are you going to continue to grow your business if you never reorder your product? All right, so continuing to build your list is reordering your product. Folks, that's what this is about. This is, I always tell everybody, and people, sometimes people complain when I say this, and I never, ever say that network marketing is an easy business. But I will tell you right here, right now, network marketing is a simple business if you have the focus and the persistence, which are going to be two of our topics coming up in the next week here. If you have the focus and the persistence to keep doing the same task day in and day out while you're building your empire, if you have the tenacity to do that, there is no stopping. You can build anything. Whoop. Another little plane coming in. We'll set. Where is that guy? Ah, there he is. All right. So now that plane has passed, whoop, almost fell off my perch here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, listen, you want to stay involved in this challenge. Because I'm telling you right now, if you follow through on this challenge, if you share it with your teammates, if you just keep sharing, if you keep plugging into this challenge, your business will grow. Just keep doing it. Keep plugging in it. Keep sharing it. Share it with those people that especially need it. And if you're too big to say, oh, I need this, let me tell you, I work with 6- and 7-figure income earners as well. And when you sit down, you go through this information with them, they look at me and they go, oh, wow, I cannot believe I got away from some of the basics. You see, because if you don't practice the basics, you cannot teach them to others. So you want to make sure that you have the basics, you understand the basics, and you can teach those basics to others. So keep tuning in. I'll keep sharing. We're going to keep having fun. This is Kevin Marino, Straight Talking Networker, saying have an absolutely awesome day and build that list, because it's going to be crucial as we go forward next week or two here with the challenge. Take care, everybody.